Johnson, good friend, love your brother. Bill, let me ask you, what do you think about biblical literacy, right, in the Word, and how did you get your start in writing?
Two huge questions. Um, you've got to read the Bible. My answer is so simplistic: is I read and I reread, and you really don't have a grasp of something until you become familiar with the text. And what I like to do is I like to take portions of Scripture, like the Gospels, or maybe the prophets or books of law, whatever, and I read them and I reread them, and try to get a feel for the overall message. Biblical literacy is huge because where there's biblical ignorance, there's, especially for those who are hunger to see God's power displayed, if there's ongoing biblical illiteracy, ignorance, then there's a real openness to deception. So it's vital that we become exposed to Scripture, we become exposed to healthy teaching, accountability in our thought, in our thinking, and that we read and reread the Bible. And that's really it.
Now, what about the use of commentaries? What do you think about that?
The commentary is the same as listening to a teacher. It's somebody else's teaching in print. It has value. And what you're able to do with the commentary is you're able to check your thought with perhaps the thoughts that have been laid down in history to see if you're being consistent. They're helpful. I don't live by them. I will get them to, I will use them to check things to make sure that I'm being accurate with Orthodox Christianity, things of that nature. Occasionally we'll get insights out of them, but I don't live by them at all. But I'll use them as an occasional reference.
Now, how did you get your start in writing? Because I love to read your books, and
Thanks.